Welcome back, everybody, out there in Twitchland. Thank you very much for joining us on a weird one today, on a completely new thing. We are jumping in with, I'm calling it WindyJ's Random Adventures, or WindyJ's Randoms. Basically, the idea of this one is that we have absolutely no idea what we're going to play today, and that is kind of exciting. Dice is going to be the thing that tells us. So we have some players that people may recognize from the channel. We have Abby. We have a new person to the channel. This is Chip. Chip Ahoy. That is here too. Yeah. We have Dak with us. And we have Carney with us as well. Now Carney, but we also have a fifth slot. We have a chance for somebody to jump in here yet. So if I get a quick little message from somebody on my Discord, then they are in. That is it. That's all there is to it. So, and so for that matter, if you happen to be in the chat and want to jump in, the easiest way to do that is to go to the Discord. The link is somewhere in the About section down here. Discord.windyj. Let me try that again. Discord.windyjdnd.com. Wow. Oh, yeah. That's what happens when I get an echo. That's my fault. Hang on 1 sec. Okay, so, in any case, we're going to go kind of get started, if you will, guys. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do a dice roll. And so what I had set up and what my original plan was to have us roll, first of all, for the source book. And I'm keeping it from to published stuff for the most part, unless there's a desire to try something out that every once in a while I get some funky stuff from Roll20, and so test play, that kind of thing. And then I have another question for us that I'm slightly nervous about you saying yes to, but I will do it if you do. And so the first thing up is to figure out what exactly it is that we want to be playing. Or what it is that we're going to be playing. And that is right here, my list of adventures. We have the Yawning Portal. We have Candlekeep Mysteries. I am willing to dive into any of the Adventures League content. Journeys through the Radiant Citadel, and then premium content from Roll20 as well. So I am going to ask Abby, because she just happened to be the first one to jump in. I'm going to get you. Actually, I got to get into the game here too. I'm going to get you to jump into the game that I have on Roll20, and I want you to roll for me. Hang on, 1, 2. All right. I want you to roll me a D10. A D10.
How do I access the game?
Hang on. That's my fault. I'll put that in the Discord.
You're okay.
I'm excited about doing the things, and I forgot to tell you the things. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. Let me copy that link, please. Okay, there we go. Let me put it in the Discord. It is... Where is it? Where's my channels? I have so many channels in the server now. Okay. There's the link in the Discord. And I may as well put that into the Twitch chat, too, while we're at it. For anybody else who wants to jump in.
Testing. Can you hear me?
I can sure hear you.
Okay. I said I'd show my face because everyone else is. I'm in bed at the moment.
You are looking comfy, and I'm loving it.
No.
Alrighty.
Tired.
Here we go.
Alright, I want to do...
6.
Alright, where's my list again? I walked away from my list. And what does 6 mean? 6 does not mean Yawning Portal, because that would have been a 1 or a 2. 6 does not mean Candlekeep, because that would have been a 3 or 4.
Ooh.
It means an Adventure League season.
Okay.
Alright, so now we got to pick out which Adventure League season we're going to go for, and I have to pull it off with Dungeon Masters Guild real quick, too. Let's do... then we're going to get Chip. Why don't we get you in the game as well, if you don't mind. And I'm going to get for you to please roll for me. There are more than 10 adventures, but I don't have access to the 11 yet. So I'm just going to say 10. Another D10. And whichever one you roll is the season we're doing.
All right. 6.
All right. So, wow. 6 is on a roll today. Okay. Good
Yeah.
to know. Good to know. Let's see here. I'm going to do... I got to click a couple things here first. So on the Adventure League Season 6, which one was that one again? Where's my Adventure League lists? Season 6. Oh, look at that. Tales of the from the Yawning Portal is Season 6 for the Adventures League. How about them apples?
Oh,
All right.
my goodness. Okay.
All right, so let's find which one we're gonna go in there here. So
Sunless Citadel.
well, I don't know that we're actually like the thing with seasons with the Adventure League seasons. They're actually supplemental, right? So they're not the okay. Gotta find my season 6 stuff.
It is a pity we're not doing Candlekeep Mysteries. That kind of sets itself up nicely for episodic.
It does, and I think like the one thing I want to kind of go with on this is that we are we're just going to do this one thing, and your character could be something you like. You could pull a character from another game if you wanted to. You could start from scratch. I am really open. Okay, so season 6. Okay, so there are okay. Let's see here. Season 6. You know, a lot of this looks like it actually is just direct out of the... That can't possibly be it. That's okay. We're going to find out. I got to find Season 6. Adventures League Season 6. Mm-hmm. No, it's gonna give me hassle on that one. There we go. That's one option here. DDAL06. Let's just do that. DDAL06. That'll probably be an easier way of doing it. It's not on Adventures Guild. What? No way. Or on DM's Guild. No way. That's not fair. That's not right.
Sunless Citadel, Forge of Fury.
Yeah, that's the actual module or like the actual published thing.
Yeah, against the Giants.
Yeah, I mean I could pull those in if that's what we end up doing. Adventures League.
Well, the Adventure League is the very first one is Forge of Fury, DDAL0601, 1,000 Tiny Deaths.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Well, then if that's what it is, then I guess that means we're doing the Tales from the Yawning Portal because that's what the dice told us. No, actually, ooh. Hang on.
Not you, I work for my dad.
Here we go. Now we're talking. That makes more sense. Found some. Okay. All right. So first things first. We need to find which one we're gonna do in here. So I'm gonna go for because the ones I can find right now are first, second, and third out of Adventures League. So we are going to ask for this time. It's gonna be Dak. Dak, I want you to roll me a d6, if you will, please. And we're going to decide between Adventures League 1, Episode 1, Episode 2, or Episode 3 from this Adventures League stuff. And...
But they're all different levels. It's 0, 1 to 4.
Yep.
5 to 10.
That's kind of why I'm asking. So the one he ended up rolling for was the Redemption of Kelvin. Interesting. This is a 5th to 10th level. All right, last roll coming from Carney. Roll me a d10. We're going to decide if it's going to be 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th that you guys are going to be.
I can't see anything. I'm on my tablet thingy.
Oh, that's okay.
D10.
There it is. We are level 10.
Ooh.
Oh no, let's give ourselves some room. Let's go level 9. Let's give ourselves some room for growth.
All
right. So now we have all of our decisions. I have to get this thing going here. So because there is no content for Adventures League 6 Season 6 on Roll20, so I'll be making all this content over the course of the next little bit, which I'm okay with. But
do you know 5e tools?
I do know 5e tools, yes. I don't have access to 5e tools at the moment. But I will get that later on. Yeah, I'll use that later on for sure. Okay, but in the meantime, I'm just pulling up the module, and here we go. There we go. That's the one. I'm going to use that. I have some credit on there right now. And that should be good enough. Yep. All right, cool. So you guys need to create some characters now, right? So
Sure.
do we have character sheets in here? Yeah, you guys all have character sheets in here already, which is fantastic. So you guys can dive in and start creating some characters. And I'm going to let you guys talk amongst yourselves to say, okay, what do you want to try out? What's something that you are really keen on doing?
Are we not rolling for the characters?
Do you want to do that? We could do that. I'll pull up Xanthers and we'll use that. Let's do it. All right, let's pull up Xanthers and let's do this. So,
I think rolling class and race. I don't know about subclass because that can be a little bit tricky.
I actually like the idea of rolling class, race, and maybe even background.
Okay.
Supplemental life table.
I'm okay with that. I don't know if everyone else is. You do what you want, but I'm okay rolling.
Okay, well, anybody who wants to roll for race, because we're totally random and I'm loving this at the moment right now.
Okay.
Anybody who wants to roll for race, I'm going to get you to roll a D100. Oh, actually, before we do that, Carney, we'll keep that, of course, but I also have to ask you guys one other thing. I am diving into something new for me. I've never DM'd Season 6, obviously, but I'm excited for it, and I'm willing to put some time into it. I'm curious, how many of you are familiar with the new 1D&D rules?
Kind of-ish.
I read a little bit on it, but not super much.
Okay, so here's basically the main big changes that come out of 1D&D. One of them I am not doing. I'm just telling you this right now, that on ability checks, a 20 does not necessarily mean a success. That's 1D&D rules. 5th edition rules are a 20 is 20 plus your modifier, and you might still have a higher CR than that. That's I'm not happy about that one change they did to 1D&D, but I'm kind of curious about some of the others. So they have kind of gotten rid of the concept of celestial, and they've made an opposite to tiefling called the ardling. So there are some changes that way, and there are changes to how ability scores are kind of tabulated, but it's still backwards compatible to 5th edition. So we can still do 5th edition games, trying out a lot of the 1D&D rules. If you want. If you don't want to test play and you want to stick to 5th edition, I'm totally cool with that. What do you guys feel?
I mean,
this is the one thing I'm not going to do random. I want you guys to tell me.
The only big difference between 1D&D and the other one is monsters can't crit, but they do. If they crit, they get something else, like they can recharge an ability.
Yeah.
So they haven't figured that out yet. Another big change is the grappling is completely changed.
Yes.
So you get a saving throw at the end of your turn, so you don't have to use an action to get rid of a grapple, and instead you can, if you hit a creature, you can choose to do damage or grapple. So that's the biggest changes. Inspiration. Every time you get a crit, you get inspiration, and you can give it out to someone else.
Yes.
So inspiration is a thing that players track, not the DM gives you. You give it yourself. You can give it to other players. So it's a big change.
And I am going to be honest with you. One of the reasons why the 1D&D, where they have where the natural 20 on ability checks, normally also provides that inspiration as well. But since I'm not doing that rule, another reason why I'm not doing that rule is because I like the concept of DM inspiration. I like rewarding players when they do something fun, cool, hilarious, and even more depth into their characters. Now, we're not going to be doing a whole heck of a lot of roleplay in these ones, but I still want to give you guys those kinds of rewards. So that's how I use DM inspiration. And we also still have guild inspiration as well, for that matter, too. So, which is something that you can take to other games if you have. So all of that's there. What do you guys feel? Let's go for a quick little hands, because I can see your faces. Hands if you're willing to do 1D&D, or keep them down if you'd rather stick to 5th edition, and I'm okay if anybody keeps it down. So go ahead. Show me your hands. Or don't. Okay, we're staying to 5th edition.
I mean, I'm okay with it, but you could incorporate some parts of 5th edition, like some parts of 1D&D, like you could say, okay, the grapple is going to change and the inspiration can change.
I think for now, just because we're also starting up on a new project, we're going to stay with the 5th edition, keep it nice and simple, have some fun with the rolls. Okay, so go ahead and roll out for races for those who want to do that. I've got Carney, you are a dwarf.
Okay. Now, if anyone wants, I will be making my character on D&D Beyond because I find it easier to do that. I have
Especially on your
most
tablet.
of the stuff. I have most of the stuff, so if you want, I can create a give everyone a link so that they can use my resources.
Oh, you're a good dude.
And you can just you don't then have to start trying to do everything inside in Roll20 because I make mistakes in Roll20. D&D
Yeah.
Beyond, you can't make a mistake. It's just
Yeah, the only thing is you have to send me links for that too, because I put your stats up on the game, right? So
that's fine. Yeah.
okay, all right. So next one.
Do I have to roll for or?
If you know what you want to do, you just go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, Dak, you rolled for a
Okay.
human.
Oh, you lucky thing. You
Yeah.
got
Human
your-
guard. 0 level guard. 10s across the board.
Oh my goodness. Well, and you can still do variant human if you want. No big deal on that, right?
Yeah,
So,
nice.
I can
I'm
role play
debating,
it.
should I roll for it?
Thespian.
Abby, I know you. You should roll for this. You should
You
just have
are
some
gonna
fun.
Let's
roll
go for
Tides of
it.
Chaos. Tides of
Yeah.
Chaos.
Tides of Chaos. So for those of you who are watching on Twitch, Dottie is in 2 of my games. She is Jeddah, who's definitely caused some chaos there. She is also... Ooh, you're a half-orc this time.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. And she's also Dottie, our now newly pink-haired halfling in our Witchlight campaign. Yeah, so... And she is just full of chaos, so this is kind of her bag. We've got... so you are now we got a half-orc. Actually, I could start writing some of this information into the stream. Why not? So, this person here. Actually, I don't know what your. Okay, so half-orc. Okay, don't know what kind of half-orc, but a half-orc nonetheless. If you're wanting to roll for classes, let's go for. Actually, supplemental would probably be the easiest way to just do this. Supplemental life tables. Here we go. Let's roll for a class in here as well. Class. Okay. This is... Oh, I gotta change this just a little bit. Because they don't have Artificer in here. I'm gonna go... Yeah, okay, cool. Got it. So I would like for you to... Anybody who wants to roll for class, go ahead and do so. Hey, Narg. Good to see you in the chat.
Will we re-roll if we have repeats?
And that.
Will you re-roll if you had repeats? Not well if you want to. I like it's random, right? I'm totally going. I'm on chaos mode right now, and I'm loving it. So that
I was just
for
curious.
Dak makes you a monk.
Ooh,
Wow. Nice.
A monk.
Okay, so Dak and everybody, I'm just gonna give you a heads up right now. One of the other things I do with rolls is sometimes when you get a roll, you also get the sense that you can also tell sometimes, right, whether or not that's actually going to work just by how your heart responds. If your heart does not respond favorably, I do not want to cause heart attacks, so please feel free to re-roll if you're really not happy with what you get. Okay? Okay, so we have Abby, who just rolled out as well, and Abby rolled out a paladin.
Ooh, I've never been a paladin before.
Half
I'll
our
take it.
paladin.
That's
Nice.
This is
good.
out of
Okay.
my wheelhouse.
It's like the picture in the players as a half-orc paladin, isn't it? For the
Yeah.
in the book.
Yeah.
67. What's this? gonna be?
67. You are a ranger. And I want you to use Tasha's Cauldron at ranger, if you can. I don't want you to...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I got some stuff.
All right,
Okay.
so I'm going to
Roll
ask
the
everybody
dwarf
just...
I'm a
ranger
dwarf
for a
ranger.
day, for a go.
I'm going to try and keep
I sent
track
a
of all this.
link. I sent a link to
Is it in the Discord?
to campaign on D&D. Yeah, it's in the Discord. If you want to use it, you can use it. If not, no problem.
Yep.
And you have the link as well, so you can check everyone's stuff.
Oh, that's sweet.
But yeah,
I love
I'm
it.
gonna.
All right, so...
Oh my god,
Hang on.
Ranger. Oh,
Half-Orc Paladin for Abby. Chip, you're kind of choosing, right? What are you choosing?
We decided to go fighter. Elf.
Okay. Do you know?
We have no healer.
Yeah, wood elf, or high elf, or dark elf.
Shadar Kai.
Ooh,
Oh,
Shadar
nice.
Kai.
Ooh, very
Kai.
cool.
I'm sorry, you said fighter.
Yeah.
Fighter.
All
You
right.
get yourself resistance.
All right. And then Dak, Dak, are you taking the human monk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Way of the mercy. Way of the mercy. Punch us all to hell.
Challenge. If there's one thing, what's the thing you would most like to not play? It'd probably be a
Oh
human.
man. Well, like I said, you have all of the rights to say. Okay,
Well,
and Carney, what did you end up with again? You ended up with.
I ended up with a dwarf ranger. Now, Dak, if you wanted to, I'll swap my dwarf ranger for your human monk if you want.
I'm here for it.
I made up a dwarf ranger just the other day, actually. But you wouldn't believe the roles.
Do you want to play
made.
dwarf ranger?
It's probably one of the best rolled characters I've ever made.
All right. Do you want to switch
Do you
it?
want to play a dwarf ranger?
I'll stick with this. It's okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm loving this. Okay, I want to see some dice rolls for statistics then.
God, this is going to
Oh, what's the thingy that we use again? Do you want me to post something in chat? There's a macro you can use that rolls it all.
You can do that, or you could just, if you're using the character mancer, you could do that, or you could just simply roll 4d6, keep 3, and that works fine. You can also use the roll in the natural 4 channel in the Discord if you would rather do that.
Oh!
Are you in? I'm not looking at it right now. Honestly, I'm just getting my module ready, guys.
That was
so
an 18 for the first roll.
That's pretty sweet. Randoms. All right, let's do this.
I'm doing it slightly different, guys. I've got my dice set up.
I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, we're all
good.
good.
4DK. 4D6
K3. Yeah. 4d6 K3.
KH3 H3 or
High 3.
K3?
Yeah, you're right. H3.
Scrap the 18.
Yeah.
That's a total of 4 dice.
Oh, yeah. You got to keep. Got to
the
drop one.
away, sorry. Yeah. Looking pretty crap actually now.
Oh no.
Ooh. Here, this is the thing that I used.
Okay.
I posted in Discord. That's what I used.
Nice. That's a
more.
pretty good
16.
roll.
Yeah.
There's a 16 there for you. All right, Dak. Nice.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Start in a minute.
I gotta extract this here. All right, let's see what I got. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna do Adventures League Season 6, Redemption of Kelvin. Pardon me.
5, 6. Not bad.
All right.
So, are we all melee?
I think you are.
This is gonna be interesting.
I am going to have to find some ways to put some potion of healing into your hands.
Am I going to go melee or am I going to go ranged as a ranger?
Go ranged. Maybe.
I have some spells, but
Yeah. And you guys get a chance. Now, here's the thing. Your stats that you just did, that's for level 1.
That's
You got to get all the way up to level 9.
Tonight.
That's true.
Yeah.
Are we using
Well, to be fair, I played a paladin for a 1 to 20 campaign, and we lost our cleric. Our cleric changed from a cleric to a ranger around level 12 or 13.
That's a
and
great
I
point.
moved from a frontline paladin to a healing paladin, and I was doing as much healing as the cleric because aura vitality is really powerful, and yeah,
And you do have a paladin.
Paladins are very, very powerful healers.
Yeah, you do have a paladin
That's
with you,
true.
especially at level
Lay
9.
hands is ridiculously powerful. Level 9, oof, yeah.
what subclass should I go?
So we'll be fine.
Do you want to roll for your subclass? Okay, let's do that. Let's have some fun with this. Who wants to roll for the subclass and make it completely chaotic?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, I'll roll for the
Okay.
subclass.
I'm gonna find my subclasses for you. That was range.
I don't know.
This is gonna be wild.
Yeah,
This is gonna be nuts. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I am gonna
wait,
do this
am I-
as well, but I have to do a bit of a narf to it. So I have what I call my WindyJ D&D guarantee. And that is usually when I'm doing a long campaign, within your first 3 sessions, you can do any adjustments except for ability scores. So if you don't like the class, you change it. You don't like the race, you change it. You don't like the background, you change it. Which we'll have to do backgrounds here in a second too. But being as this is going to be a shorter thing, I'm going to say you'll have till session 1 to make the change. Until the end of session 1, I should say, to make the changes. And I think that way it's a little bit... It's still reasonable. You can still get the joy that you want out of the game, which is what we want. Okay, Rangers. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 options. Roll me a d8. Eight. You are
8.
a Drake Warden.
Oh, that could be the newest one.
You are.
Oh,
that's from Fizzband's
interesting.
treasury.
Okay,
so
okay.
Drake Warden.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Yeah, so I can't do what I was going to do. That's fine. I'll go Drake Warden.
Uh-huh. All right. I'm gonna put that in
Ouch.
here.
Okay.
Dwarven Drake Warden Ranger. Wow, that's gonna be really small on the screen, but that's okay. Okay, what else we got going down here? Abby, are you gonna roll for subclass?
I'm trying to think, because I really don't want to get Oath of the Ancients.
Okay, so I'll just take it off the list.
Okay, I'll roll between. That would be Oath of Devotion and Oath of Vengeance.
Oh, there's more than that. There is.
Oh,
way...
yeah.
For what I have.
Well, wait,
anyway.
you don't want to play Oath of Ancients? You play one already, is it?
Let's see here.
What's that?
You play Oath of Ancients already, is it?
No, I've played it before and I don't like it.
Yeah. So there's Oath
Really?
of... Hang
Wow.
on. There's Oath of Devotion, Oath of Vengeance, Oath of Conquest, Oath of Redemption, Oath of Glory, Oath of the Crown, Oath Breaker, Oath of and Oath of the
Oathbreaker.
Watcher.
Do Oathbreaker. That would be so much fun.
Oh man. Okay, I'll roll. I just won't
Okay.
have access to the majority of them, so I would have to figure
That's okay.
out
I
how
do.
to that. Okay.
They're
cool.
all in. They're all in my roll 20. So I'm taking Oath of Ancients out because you disliked it, and I'm cool with that. So
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Roll me a d8.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm missing chat. I'm sorry, Narg. Having the group randomly roll the races class sounds like it could be a fun idea for a longer campaign. You know, there's a risk with the longer campaign because with a longer campaign, you kind of have to be okay with what you got, and it's got to kind of, you still have to connect to it. And I'll be honest with you, I don't connect to a fighter. I've been playing a fighter in a real life, and it is hard for me. Okay, so that's Oath of Devotion.
That works.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's a good one there. So that's you have access to that one already, so that's helpful. Chip, what are the chances you want to roll for a subclass?
I will roll for a subclass.
Yes. Okay, so
Warfighter.
let's see.
Rune Knight. Rune Knight.
That's the fighter I
Purple
chose
sun.
in the end.
Purple
so.
sun. Purple sun.
So,
purple sun.
D8,
Purple
right?
Knight. Purple Knight.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to count to make sure that I've got the right
okay.
number of subclasses for you.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's going to be either 8 or 9. But then if it's a 9, then I have to be creative with my rolls. So 1, 2, 3,
Unless
4,
you're a
5,
cleric
6,
and it's like
7,
15.
8, 9, 10. Ooh, you get to roll a d10.
Oh, but I can
have
pick
more.
in the list. Is that all right? Because it's not available to pick in my class list on Roll20. I mean,
Right. If it's in here, if it's not in my roll 20, then I haven't shared everything with you. I will solve that.
yeah.
I'm going to get you to close your sheet, and I'm going to solve that because I should definitely have shared that with you already by now.
Okay, lovely. I'll turn it down.
Yeah, I think I just probably didn't share my compendium,
Yeah.
and that's on me. So with Roll20, as a pro subscriber, I can share my compendium with a few games, but if I don't remember to do that, then... All right, so I got a spot here. I'm going to kick... we're going to do that one. Okay, and... Yeah, I think that's what I needed to do. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Yes. Okay, so if you are using... Oh, I gotta hit the save button, I think, somewhere. Where's my save button? Save changes. There we go. If you are using my Roll20, or my compendium, or you doing your sheets in Roll20, I may ask you to quickly reload your Roll20, just to make sure that the compendium actually shows up. But I got 10 options. So when you're ready, Chip, go ahead and roll me a d10 and see what happens.
Okay. I'll roll a d10 right now. Ooh.
If you roll a higher, it means you're going to be a... Oh, no, you're going to be an old one.
No, that's okay. You got your range now, guys. You've got yourself an Arcane Archer.
Oh, my God.
So this is from Xanther's Guide.
Oh, my God. I'm going to be ranged as well. Well, two ranged, two non-ranged.
That's okay.
It's fine.
That's okay. So, yeah, it's in Xanther's Guide, Arcane Archer. I actually played an Arcane Archer that I guess I keep on forgetting that that's a type of fighter. And I actually kind of enjoyed it because I'm totally a rangy dude. I don't like being up in the middle of things. So
you're Hawkeye.
I'm very much the Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
They fire magical arrows which can do things like grasp them, which can do loads and loads and loads of different things.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they don't get an awful lot of them, but they can be quite powerful. One of them does like damage every round. That just it happens. There's nothing that no one can do.
Yep, it's kind of cool. There's some options there, and level 9. That's pretty. You're gonna. I am so looking forward to level 9 right now. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Lovely.
Dak, did you want to roll for subclass?
Yeah.
All right.
Sun Soul Monk.
All right. Let's find my list. Let's find my list. Okay, so my I have all sorts of fun stuff
I
here.
would suggest leaving out the Sun Soul because that's very, very weak. Unless you've made some changes to it.
It's your call. Do you want me to leave any one of these ways of monks out, Dak?
I don't know. Just
because they.
What did I got? I rolled 55. What did that?
Did you roll a 100?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me figure that out then.
What die should I roll?
I was just gonna try and figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, that's another same one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A D10 would be better.
4.
Way of the Drunken Master.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a great.
That is a very
that's a
nice.
Great one.
That is a very, very nice.
What immediately comes
you get free disengage.
Has anybody seen the Iron Fist series? That, was on Netflix?
Oh gosh, that's been. I think I have so many things on my watch list. I don't think I've seen it. Not yet.
Well, you meet a guy in there that's fighting Drunken Master. He just gets beaten up by him because he just disregards him. You know, just like this guy's wobbling all over the place, drinking wine as he's fighting him.
That's you.
Drunken Master's fun.
Yeah, no barbarian in this group right now.
You know,
do I have that?
I have it in my roll 20.
You know, you don't actually have to be a melee based. You can be ranged as well.
For Drunken Master, yeah.
Yeah. Because, well, I mean, all monks can be ranged because they can use a bow,
right,
as their monk weapon.
Is that from Tasha's?
It is
That's
from
Tasha's.
Xanther's.
Yeah, you choose a weapon. You choose a weapon that you want.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just saying that you choose a weapon that you want, and it becomes your monk weapon, and you can use that like a longbow, even.
All right. Last but not least is your backgrounds. Supplemental table. Oh, come on. I know it's there. Supplemental. Then. We're going to roll for backgrounds for people who want to do that.
Drunken Master's not in Tasha's.
No, it's in Xanther's.
In what?
Xanther's Guide to Get Everything. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, race, standards, isn't it? Okay, come on. There's more than that. Occupation. Okay, so apparently it wasn't there.
I'm going to open it up. So.
Maybe it's in here?
But the drunken master gets free disengages, so when you hit something, you can run away from it for free.
Yep. Let's try this one then.
It's a really nice.
I played a thief before now. Kept forgetting to do that.
Background. Okay, so here's our options for background. We got a bunch here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13's always a fun one to have to write. So, or to roll for. So, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do... Okay.
So roll
Anybody
D13.
wants... Yeah, actually, I forgot. We actually don't have real dice. We can actually use digital dice. Let's just do that. Let's go roll a D13 for anybody who wants to know by the rolls what your background is. All right. So that makes you an entertainer, Carney.
An entertainer.
With your Drake
Warden Ranger.
Wow. Okay. So that is a D13. That makes you, Dak, an acolyte. Not bad for a monk. Not bad for a monk.
Yeah.
Acolyte.
All right. So Abby, that makes you a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Makes you a noble.
Ooh.
I forgot how to roll.
Paladin.
So if you type in slash roll 1d13, that's good enough.
Right. Okay.
There, got it. Yeah, perfect. So you are a guild artisan.
Huh.
Now I have the full Xanthor's table, so if you want to figure out, if you want me to help you figure out some other things, like for my acolyte, if you want to figure out why you're an acolyte, I can do that. Do you want to figure out why you're an acolyte by way of a dice roll?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, roll me a d6. And anybody else who wants to figure out why they are who they are, roll me a d6.
D6.
Yeah. Hey there, Life Gambit. Good to see you. Well, this is a strange session 0, just to be clear, because we are deciding all of the things by dice rolls. We decided what game we're playing. We decided what episode in the game we're playing. We decided what players we're playing, or what characters we're playing. Everything is by that. Okay, so Dak, you rolled me a 5. You followed a childhood friend, a respected acquaintance, or someone you loved into religious service. So you followed somebody into service. Chip, what was yours again? Yours was
guild artisan.
Guild artisan. You helped a guild artisan keep a secret or complete a task, and in return, you were taken in as an apprentice.
Oh.
Okay. Anybody else rolling for that kind of stuff?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so then that would be... Your family is filled with remarkable people. You hope to live up to their example.
A bunch of rich half-orcs. I like it.
I love it too. How do you... Interesting. I think in the half-orc world, or like you get a lot of options there. And this game, actually, let me read it here real quick for you. Where are we set? We are set in... Okay. Just doing a quick search. Oh, interesting. So officially speaking, the campaign we're going to be doing, or the short adventure we're going to be doing, is actually set in the Greyhawk setting, not the Forgotten Realms setting.
Ooh.
That's where it was originally published. So there's a lot of options for half-orcs in Greyhawk.
Cool. I'll have to think about that one.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Okay, and Carney, did you roll for entertainer?
No, what do you want me to roll?
A d6.
D6, sorry.
And again, all of these rolls, these are supposed to be idea starters. You don't have to stick to them. Okay? That's a 2.
2.
You've always had a keen insight into other people, enough so that you could make them laugh or cry with your stories or your songs.
With the dragon. Okay. All right.
Maybe
I'm a dwarf.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm picturing your Drake Warden actually adding to your stories. Who knows? But you don't have to be a singer. That's the thing. Like, you're an entertainer. That doesn't necessarily mean you're stuck to music. Although the music.
No, it could be anything. Yeah, it could be like like what they have with zookeepers or lion tamer. I'm a dragon tamer.
Absolutely. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. We also don't have a ton of. I'm not anticipating there being like deep, dark, find the bowels of your character's subplots role playing in this one, because it is just a short adventure. So chances are we won't dive so deep into flesh out as many details as all that. However, if you want to, I'm certainly never going to say no. Don't do that. I will say I also have other tables though too. So if you wanted to find roll out to see what's the big thing that made you want to become a monk or something along those lines, then you can certainly say, let's roll out some ideas. Do you want to find out how many siblings you had? There's a table for that. Do you want to find out what gender you are? I have a table that I've made for that. I'm good for it. If there's any of that stuff, you can go ahead and ask. But for the moment, I'm going to step away from the microphone so I can start reading my intro for this adventure. So, and then you're still working on leveling up your characters to 9 anyway, right? So, and you guys can ask each other questions, because the other part of leveling up to 9 is I'm going to assume that you guys have all been together for a bit, which means you probably know a lot about each other. So you could share with each other what you already know, what you guys have. Okay. All right, I'm shutting up for a bit. All right. Apparently I don't shut up well. I just keep on thinking. I keep on thinking a lot. I am going to chat, so if you want to mute me, that's okay. Because, of course, a dead airspace on Twitch is never a good thing. So, all right. So, originally published, as many of these Adventurers League episodes go, they usually take somewhere between 2 to 4 hours to play, which for us, that means it's a relatively short adventure. I've also found that when I play games online, just because we're all trying to be respectful of each other and wait for the next person to talk on Twitch, we tend to end up making the games just a little bit longer than that. Excuse me. So this could be potentially a 3 to 4 episode game, which is good. That's exactly the length I was going for. Okay, so you know what? Actually, this particular version of this game, of this Redemption of Calvin, has actually been ported out of Greyhawk and set into the Forgotten Realms. So we are actually in Forgotten Realms. And... ooh. Okay, cool. There is, I guess, acolytes and paladins may need to determine which deity that they are following, so go off of the Forgotten Realms pantheons. We won't pull in Wildmount or Greyhawk into this one, because we are supposed to be Forgotten Realms this time around. Or Olivos, we won't use that either. And when you know that you've got some statistics for me to put up, or even, here's a fun one. I would like you guys to see, maybe pause where you are on your build-ups. I need names for your characters. I need names.
I rolled for mine already, and it's kind of hilarious.
Yes, please tell me your name.
It's Kitty.
Kitty, the half-orc paladin.
Yep.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fantastic.
Yeah. I was like, I have to keep it. This is
You
perfect.
have to. That is so wonderful. Okay, so I've got a Shatterkite fighter. Do you have a name for your character yet?
Adrodoc Windheart.
Ooh, gosh, I'm going to ask you to write that into the Discord so I don't spell it.
Okay. Where we chatted at
Yeah,
first?
in the kick down the door. In the kick down the door channel.
Okay. There we go.
Narg, you're in the server and I love it. Adrodoc Windheart. Ooh, that's a great name. Adrodoc. Can I fit Windheart in there? I can. Sweet. Okay. All right, I fit it into my screen and I'm happy now. Dak, our human monk.
Jorn. Jorn.
Oh, I like it.
Do you want me to give you his title, though? Because this will give you a flavour of how I'm going to play this.
Yes.
Friar Jorn.
Yes. Friar Jorn. Love it. Okay.
Oh, so he's got like that bald patch on his head. The thing around here.
I so love
Can
it.
you roll my name?
You want me to roll your name?
Yep. Roll my name.
Oh gosh.
I'm rolling everything.
Oh gosh.
And
Okay, hang on. Dwarf.
roll my dragon's name.
And I can roll your
Name.
dragon's name. Okay.
My name is Roll My Name. Oh, one more.
Dwarf names. All right. I can't believe you're letting me roll this, but okay. We should have. Oh, that's not the. No. I need my Xanther source. Dwarf name. There we go. Do you have a gender in mind already? I lost your Scrag. Oh, you muted yourself, Scrags. Can you? Yeah, there we go.
No, you can roll. You roll the gender and roll just roll the name. That will determine the gender.
Except that the names come off of gender charts. So I'm
okay.
going to
roll a d2.
no, roll a
is there
d20.
others?
Roll a d20
Roll a
because
D20?
yeah, we're inclusive here, and I've
We
actually
are
done
inclusive.
some research. I've made this table based off of reality. So, okay, that's gonna make you female.
I'm female. Okay.
Okay, and we're going to do. I need to do 2 of these, so we're gonna go. Oh, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. It's on my table. It's male. I better stick to my table. It's male. You are male.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you sounded disappointed.
No, it's fine. I'm
Okay.
okay with that. I'm okay.
All right. So your name, your first name would be. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. Vayet. And I'll type it out for you in the channel in just a second. We're gonna do that again. Oh wow, big high rolls. Vayet True Anvil. Vayet True Anvil. That's so funny. I get to roll out names like that. Vayet True Anvil. Okay.
Okay, I gotta roll a d9.
Are you
to see
hang
what
on?
my
Are you
see what
denying me my roll?
alignment.
Oh,
No,
there you
I'm
go.
rolling a d9 to see what alignment I am.
Come on, that was a good pun. Shush. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, I gotta. Oh, I already did that one. I need to get a draconic name for your dragon. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay. One more roll coming up for you for your Drake. Sora.
Sora. Okay.
Sora. I put them all in the Discord so you can see that. Now,
Yeah.
Narg just joined the server, and I'm very glad to have you here, Narg. And I am checking in to see, because I know you were lurking for a couple, but I'm checking in to see if you can put in a few sessions at this time of day, 2-hour-long sessions. You are welcome to jump into the Random Adventures role and let me know, and you can be our 5th question mark. So, because everybody was a question mark first. Do you want me to pick the tokens for you guys? Or do you want to make your own token art now that you're guys starting? Like, I feel like Dak's already starting to get really invested in his monk.
That's amazing. I have my token almost
He's just
done
got
in Hero
so many
42.
bloody abilities.
Oh, right? You got a token already? If you've got a token, punch them into the kick down the door chat in the Discord, and I will put your tokens in. I usually use token stamp, so I'll give you a link to... Yeah, there is so many options. I will give you a quick link to my favorite token stamp because it always seems to size things perfectly for me. And that is in your kick down the door channel right now. Okay, so I've got that. I've got Friar Jarn. I've got Adrodoc and Kitty. Oh my god. This is already turning epic and we haven't even done anything yet. Okay, so yeah. Okay, cool. I hear all sorts of clicking in the background, which means you guys are still leveling yourselves up to 9. Which is good.
What picture I found for this.
Do it. Yes. Okay.
I've added a bit of culture.
Yeah, I'm going to move to my PC one sec.
Yeah,
I will be back in a minute.
Sounds good. When you get here, we'll put you back in.
Yep.
All right. And let's see here. Okay. I'm getting close here to being able to even start this. Do I even need a map to worry about yet? Oh, it looks like I don't. That's exciting. Oh, there are maps, so I will have to design some maps for us here soon. But I think we're okay for the first bit. Oh, there's a lot of this that doesn't even need maps. That's beautiful. We get to go Theater of the Mind. I loved Theater of the Mind. Theater of the Mind and I get along. Okay.
I'm unable to post the picture in Kick Down the Door.
Oh, that's weird. I wonder if I screwed up my rolls. Let me see if I can fix my rolls on that. Rolls.
You have to put a message on the picture.
Oh, yeah. If you don't put a message on the picture, then it might not work. That you look so good there, Dak. I am saving that right now. Okay, but I'm still going to see if I can figure out why you can't.
It's a Franciscan monk by Rubens. He's holding a skull in one hand and a book in the other.
I know why. Hang tight. I got it. Give me one moment. I know a setting that I did funny.
Flurry of blows.
Or at least I think I did. Do. Random Adventurer. You should be able to do some things here. Welcome back.
I'm back.
Who am I?
Testing. Okay.
Let's see here.
Alright, so that should have made it work. Maybe I just screwed something up here. Okay. Random Adventures should be able to embed links, attach files, add reactions. I'll even let you do emojis and stickers. I don't know why you couldn't beforehand. Okay, see if you could do that now then, please, Chip?
Now it works, yeah.
There we go. Okay, so I'll turn that into a token for. That's nice. You guys find beautiful art. Did you just create that in what is that? Hero Foundry or no? That's not what it's called. What's it called?
Hero Forge.
Hero Forge. Is that where you did it?
Yeah.
It's just like, excuse me, while I just go. Okay, here's my token. You must do this a lot. Okay, so let's save this. And this. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this way instead.
I'm in love with Kitty.
It kind of sounds.
This kitty's got claws.
Okay,
Exactly.
Jordan's token now saved on my computer. Oh, you spelled kitty differently. Okay, I better spell kitty the right way.
Okay.
And
16,
It was
12,
like
15,
one of
14,
those
17.
generator websites, so.
I like it. I like it so much right now.
Are we allowed? I'm a dwarf. Am I allowed? What am I allowed to? Am I allowed to choose my racial bonuses?
With like, are you
That's
using
based off
tashes?
tashes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking for. Oh, I forgot. I'm forgetting names already. This is Adrodoc. Okay, Adrodoc. There we go. And I'm gonna make that into a token so it looks sleek. Stamp. Let's go with my favorite colors of tokens. Borders. I'm gonna go with a bit more of a orangey kind of color on this one this time. Gold. There we go. That's a nice gold color for your border. Choose image. And in my streaming tools, I find Adrodoc. And oh, that looks really good. Ooh, I like your token now. I made it. Okay.
Great.
That's too big. Let's go a little bit here like that. There we go. Looks good. Okay. And this is Adrodoc. All right.
16, 12, 15, 14, 16, 12, 15.
This is in here. Just I'm putting it into the channel here in just a moment. There you go. That's a nice looking token. Okay, so and then do I have a token for Vate yet? No, that's okay. All right. I'm rushing people through all of the character creation right now, and I know it. So let's see here. Let's get these guys into the stream so that the Twitch can see it too. Oh, I went too far. This is randoms. We're adding. Here's Kitty in the stream now. That's awesome. So your token is now updated.
Awesome.
In the stream. We're gonna bring Adrodoc in now. And Adrodoc is updated. And now we're gonna bring in our monk, Jorn. It's so marvelous. Okay, and then when you get me yours too, Carney, we're good to go.
Okay.
Hang on. Did you find one?
Go on. One second.
Okay.
Okay. Just go with me on this one.
He just starts bursting out in laughter. When Carney starts bursting out in laughter, you know you're in trouble. Okay.
Oh, it's too big file. 1 second. I gotta get the file size down. 1 second. This is gonna be good one. This is gonna be. Oh, come on. This could work.
And if you have enough space in your nicknames on the Discord, I'm gonna get you to add your new characters to your nickname list. I know, like, I looking at buttons. Carney, you've got like Button, Scrags, and I think you've got more too, right? Is Buttons still playing Legend of Zelda?
No, Buttons was playing
Strahd, right?
Strahd.
Yeah.
Buttons was Rain Man, effectively.
A Rain Man Heron God, I love it. Yeah, but Jetta's, I mean, we got Jetta and Dottie in the same person, and now Kitty. So, if you could fit it in, I'd like it.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Awesome.
All right,
I'm going to check back on it.
this is my-
All right, fine. Oh my gosh. I don't even... Oh my gosh. Okay.
I've been burned by my dragon. It's horrible, I know, but I've been burned.
You can't not. You see it, you can't not. I get it. All right, so this is Vayet.
I have to take my actual name off to do it, so I'm here for it though.
You right? Okay. Let's do this guy here, and nope, this one here. Let's make you
And I
nice and
gotta get
gold
an
again.
image for my dragon, because it's probably better to just make a token for my dragon.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that would be nice. If anybody else ends up with something like a familiar or a beast companion or something along those lines, I like making them look good too. So,
Now,
Vayet.
what I'm thinking is actually my main character is the dragon, and my dwarf is the servant. And
Does the dragon know
Okay.
this, or does the dwarf know this? Okay.
no one else knows this, but the dragon like forces him into combat, and the dragon looks really cute and cuddly, but is a vicious monster. I mean,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. And your token is now updated, and then I'll show it up to the screen on for everybody else as well. Token. We're gonna get you in. Where are we? Vayet?
Okay, I'll do.
Oh, did
I'll
not
do
save it?
this. Just see if this
Oh
works.
yeah, there it is. There we go.
There's my dragon.
There you go. You guys can see it in the stream now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Should we roll for our hit points?
yes, please. Let's
Okay.
go. Tell you what. Actually, we'll start with just you, Kitty.
Okay.
And I'm going to get you to roll. I guess what's your? Hang on. You are a paladin. So what's that?
Paladin.
D10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to just get you to roll out 9d10 right now.
Okay.
I will look for all the ones. We'll re-roll
Well, no,
ones.
it will be 8d10 because you take first.
You're right.
one,
You're right.
so
Because you take your first one. That's right. So just 8d10.
Okay. And then add Constitution afterwards?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're going to look for all those ones first. Now, if you're using the Character Mancer, it'll do, like, you could just go through it there. So do one more d10 for me, and we're going to change it from 36 and add, you got 2 10s out of that, which is good because you got 2 2s.
Yeah.
Wow, that was like, okay. So, that's pretty average. You're going to be 42.
Okay.
Plus
And
your
then
cons, plus your
plus-
first level 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay to do average in character math?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to do average, I'm totally cool with that.
Okay.
All right, 8d10.
Yeah. So half orc, yeah.
I don't know what I rolled.
You rolled
35.
35, but one of them was a 1. So let's re-roll one of those dice.
Oh, come on.
You've got the slash. Yeah, that's right. It'll come. There you go.
7.
Oh, that's much better. Okay, so that's going to be 34 plus 7.
41.
Yeah. There you go. Plus your cons, plus your first level.
So 41.
Okay, and then Dak, are you using the Character Mancer or are you using something different?
Well, I did Character Mancer, but nothing happens. I'm having to put it in by hand.
Okay, well then let's just roll out some ideas here and we put it in by hand. Let's go.
Can you give me a few moments? It's just I'm still
for
copying
sure.
and pasting
So
the skills in because there's so many.
Okay, so let me give you a quick little hint on that. If you go to the eye icon at the top of your the chat window in Roll20, and then type in the skill that you want to put in, you can drag it onto your sheet, and it will automatically do it for you. You don't have to copy and paste stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Go. Okay, good. All right, so
Mine was 41, 34. Yeah, 41.
yeah, 41 plus 8 times whatever your con mod is, and then plus that first level stuff that comes out right at the very beginning.
Oh, I went
And-
from a 94 down to 77. Holy shit. I didn't curse.
You have whatever. This I never claimed that this was a child-friendly stream.
And this is with Dwarven Toughness. Oh my Christ.
You got Dwarven Toughness. That means there's actually an extra +1 on everything on all your level ups.
Oh, that is even. I mean, there's got to be something wrong there. So let me just check here. 27 Constitution.
What is your con?
Oh, so it's not put in the 10. It's not put in the. So it should be 51 in total.
Okay, 10. What's your con mod?
My con mod at the moment is +3.
3.
So it's 27 from con and
Right.
9 from Dwarven Toughness. So it wasn't adding the initial. So now it's 87 should be my proper.
Plus. I'm just gonna double check that just because something sounded funny in what you said, and
Yeah.
you're probably right, but I just want to double check. Oh, that's not what it. Roll that.
So it's 41 plus.
Yeah,
10.
87.
Yeah. So
Cool,
I
cool.
wasn't adding. It wasn't adding in D&D Beyond. All right. cool.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. And Chip, are you doing the character master? What are you doing?
I'm finished with
Ooh.
creation.
All right, cool. Then I'm going to get you to tell me some details. So we're going to put it into the roll panels here, or into the stat panels here. So,
Okay.
if you could please tell me what your strength score is.
So I have 18 and a modifier of 4.
Awesome. 18 and +4. How about your dexterity?
17 plus 3.
17 plus 3. Cool. Okay, and your constitution?
Same as dexterity. 17 plus 3.
17 plus 3. How about your intelligence?
12 plus 1.
Okay, now I know where it is. How about your wisdom?
13 plus 1.
13 plus 1. Alright, and how about... Oh, hang on. And how about your charisma?
14 plus 2.
14 plus 2. And then your current maximum hit points?
79.
79. And then your AC?
16.
That's perfect. Okay, so Adradoc is now uploaded onto the stream. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kitty, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so then what is your strength score, please?
It is 20.
That's a +5.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hang on. Strength +5. How's your dexterity?
It's a 12, so +1.
All right. Beefy, but can't move. Good to know. All right, constitution?
15 plus 2.
15 plus 2. And intelligence?
10, so 0.
Okay. Wisdom?
13 plus 1.
13 plus 1. And intelligence? Oh, no, I already did that. Sorry, how about charisma?
Charisma, 18, so +4.
Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we know we're paladins. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what's your hit points in the end?
76.
76.
Am I the tank?
How about your AC?
18.
18. Awesome. Okay. How about, are you ready for me, Vayet?
That's me.
That is you.
Yeah. So my ability scores is strength 12,
Strength is 12. Okay.
This is my starting, yeah.
Yep. Oh no, this is your finishing. You're level 9.
Oh, I haven't. Sorry.
Okay,
If you
no
give
worries.
me a moment, because
I will
don't
not push you.
actually have Drake Warden on D&D Beyond.
Oh.
So at the moment, I'm just trying to cobble some stuff together here.
Okay. Well, and if
Yeah.
you do need it in the Roll20, I got it there too.
All right.
That might make things a bit easier. All right. All right. Okay, and let's check out. I haven't said hello to the chat in Twitch for a couple now, so I actually don't know what happened to my Twitch stream, my Twitch monitor. So I'm gonna go pull up my Twitch monitor again and say hello to the chat. Nope, that's not the button I want. I want that one. That'll help. All right. So those of you who are in the chat, here's kind of what's going on. If you're just joining us a little bit later, it twitched away. Yeah, I'm back. In the chat, what we're doing is we're starting off a random adventure. We rolled to determine what the adventure was going to be, and the adventure that we are. I should put this somewhere on the stream screen for that matter too. Actually, I can probably go. No, I can't quite do that yet. We are playing a game called The Redemption of Kelvin. And this is from the Adventurers League Season 6. It's their second episode. The game itself is optimized for an average player level of 8, but we're starting at level 9. And so that's what we're going to dive into, is some Adventurers League content. Yes, that's exciting. And this does actually align with one of the episodes in the Tales from the Yawning Portal. It aligns with, in particular, White Plume Mountain. Now, the original White Plume Mountain was actually set in Greyhawk, but when they published Tales from the Yawning Portal, they ported it over to the Forgotten Realms. So 2 different worlds that it came from, 2 different settings that it came from. And so we're using a Forgotten Realms version. I asked them if they wanted to try out the new 1D&D rules, and everybody said no. So we are sticking with 5th edition, and I'm okay with that. I do want to try out the 1D&D stuff somewhere along the way, but I'm not diving into. I'm fine with not diving into it when we're just figuring out our first ever random adventure. Yeah, Carney, what's up?
Okay, I got my stuff ready.
That was dang quick. Okay, here we go. Give me a strength score, please.
12.
12. How about a dex score?
20.
That's what we're talking about. How about a constitution?
16.
And how about an intelligence?
14.
14. How about a wisdom?
16.
16. Okay. Charisma?
9.
Okay. And how about hit points?
My hit
That was 87, right?
points are 87, yeah.
And your AC?
And for my AC is I'm going to try to get away with wearing leather armor, so my AC is going to be 5 plus. I studied armor, so 5 plus 13, 18. I think.
Hang on, something doesn't quite.
Studied is 12.
Oh no, but you got high dex, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So it's 17. I think it's 17.
All right, 17.
And then I'll have a shield on my back, so potentially in the future it could be 8.
As much as 19. All right,
Yeah.
Good to know.
I did take 2 feats.
Which feats did you take?
I'm kind of cheating here. I took sharpshooter
That's not cheating. That's just a feat.
and I took piercer. That gave me the 20 because it was 19.
Okay.
17 plus 2 is 19. Plus 1 is 20.
All right, and that one
I was going to go with something else if I was a different subclass, but I have a Drake. There's no point in me. We can't have 5 people in melee just bashing things around.
Yeah. All right, so just to be clear, your charisma modifier then is a -1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just making sure. I wanted to make. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So,
I fully expect to be banished.
all right. And last but not least is Dak. How are you doing on things? Where are we at?
I've got all my skills in, but I haven't got a clue what I can do.
Well, and we're not probably going to get too deep into the game today. I'm looking at the time. I got 40 minutes. This is going to give us a chance to kind of get acquainted with our characters before we actually have to pretend to be them, which is good. It also gives me a chance to get acquainted with the game before I have to pretend to make maps for it. So that's good. I'm seeing random rolls popping out here.
That was my hit point roll.
Reroll one of those. One of those was a 1. That's actually a pretty good set, except for that 1. Okay, so it's actually going to be 38 plus 6, so 42. So this will be so your entire hang on, you are a monk, right? What's your hit dice for that? It's a D8. Okay, so you're going to start off with 8 plus
I got it 52 plus 42. My con plus 9. 61.
Yep, that's right. You got her. 61 for your hit points.
Is that good or bad?
It makes me think I want to double check something here. Actually, is what it makes me want to do. It's
for
a D8, so
bad,
it's not. Good. It's actually pretty good for a monk. I think we will leave that alone. And I'm gonna say that your Franciscan robes, just add to the flavor of your attacks. Okay.
Entertainer, acrobatic performance.
Okay, cool. Oh wow. I'm kind of excited about reading this one. I've got some. We have in our school that I teach at. We have 20 minutes of reading block every single day, except for Fridays. And so this is what I'm reading for this next week, and that makes me happy.
What are you reading?
I'm reading this module.
We've shelved the Shakespeare and the Hemingway and things, and it's just
well, and unfortunately, I have a junior high shelf, so it's all like Stephanie Meyer or Rick Riordan. Which I'm okay with Rick Riordan, but and graphic anime novels. Anyway, so this will be a nice exchange here. I got to make a token here now to be. What was your? Oh yeah, Sora. This is Sora here. Okay. Let's see here. Sora. Original. Make a token for Sora. Let's make a token for Sora. And I'm going to make her token have a bright, bloody red border. Actually, what? I forget, Drake Warden. Is there a draconic ancestry we're supposed to worry about for Sora?
I don't think so. It says here, I can choose, every time I use a spell slot to summon, I can choose the color. And it gets resistance. So initially, green?
Green. I can do green.
It's going to be resistant to poison damage.
Oh, okay. So I got to choose a sickly green. Okay, good to know. That's fine. Sickly green. Ew. That's for the bright. Hang on. Sickly green. What's a good sickly green?
Oh, and now it's got a flying speed. And it's medium size. And I can use the Drake as my mount.
Yeah, you can.
I can't fly if I'm riding it, and it's got magical attacks. Oh, does it have magical attacks? Oh, I gain resistance to the damage type. Oh, screw that. It's red. It's red. I am getting resistance to fire.
All right. We'll make it a red border then. Red. Okay. So,
Oh, I made a change to Kitty.
Okay, what's the change?
I was going to try to take a feat for level 8,
Sure.
but I couldn't find one I liked, so I switched to ability score improvements.
Okay, cool. So, what's the ability you changed?
So I raised my Constitution to 16, so it's a +3 now.
Nice. Okay, cool.
I also
cool.
raised my Wisdom.
Okay, so
Are
you raised
you
it to 16 plus
wielding
3.
a large weapon? Are you wielding a shield or
Battle axe and shield.
battle axe and shield? Monk, are you wielding just your fists, your fingers, a weapon?
That's Dak.
Yeah. And I suppose as a fighter, Arcane Archer.
Hang
know,
on.
it'd be
Quick
funny-
question. Quick question. Sorry, before I lose it. Kitty, 16 for your con makes you a +3. 14 plus 2 for your wisdom. Is that right?
Yes,
That
is
should also
correct.
change your HP now to 85.
That is
Good.
correct.
Okay, just making sure. Sorry, go ahead, carry on, Carney.
Well, no, I was just saying that it would be funny if the Arcane Archer specialized in melee weapons.
Ah,
Or
I am.
daggers. Daggers.
I am.
You're an Arcane Archer. who
Oh,
doesn't
you are gonna
fire.
fit right in, shit. This is
No, what?
marvelous.
But it's random. Don't worry about it. We're fine. I got a great axe and I have a longbow. Don't worry. It still shoots and I can still throw the great axe if I have to.
Ah, yes. Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know if an Arcane Archer, if they need to be arrows or can they be any ranged weapon.
They
don't
can be. I believe they could be any ranged weapon.
Daggers. I have several daggers. Okay, I just throw daggers. That's what I throw. It's fine. It's fine.
No worries.
Oh my gosh.
Because when you take the attack action, you can throw. You take out the thing and you can throw it. So yeah, it should be
Yeah.
fine.
I have 2 hand axes as well.
I throw hand axes. It's fine.
Yeah.
Was it only
Does
letting
he
you
look
do
like
one
the
at a time?
bounty man? The guy from the bounty adverts, wearing the striped shirt, who carries axes and just throws them at people.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
scared.
Narg, I would totally put them on there, except that I don't have control over the classroom libraries. Meh. 9 times out of 10, the kids bring in their own books anyway, so.
You haven't shared the thing with me in Roll20. All I can see is the hunter.
Refresh your roll 20.
Okay.
It should work, theoretically.
Let
Actually,
me just check.
I also need to upload you guys.
No, I need to maybe.
And there, okay. Everybody's pictures are up on the roll 20 now. And we're gonna get Vance picture up there now too. Alright, cool. Let's get some tokens set up, shall we? We're gonna start off with Adrox. Nice. Okay. So Adrox, for no other reason than he's alphabetical, has 79 hit points. And oh, your passive wisdom. What's your passive wisdom?
Oh, let me see. My passive wisdom is 15.
15. Awesome. Thank you. All right, I never give you a name.
I'm still just showing. I'm gonna have to I don't know. I've refreshed. Roll20 is still just showing the standard SRD.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it showing up with everything else for you, Chip?
Yeah, I think so.
All I have is
Okay.
Hunter.
Hang on a second. Let me have a look at something on your sheet. Don't do anything with it for a couple seconds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cancel the discard and exit. Okay, there it's level 1.
Okay, I got. Okay, so let's. Actually, no. Let's just do this. It's easier if I do it this way. Okay, do that. Do that. Or. Oh, what's the points for level 9 again? Anyway. Experience points. Advancement.
Oh God.
Makes it easier if we just put that in.
I can't imagine we're going to level.
10? I don't know.
It's like 60, 70,000.
48.
48,000.
48,000. Alright, so now we pull up that Character Mancer. Boom. Okay. You're already at level 1. Let's get you to level 9. Okay. And your archetype. Okay. Can you go into your character sheet now and see if it actually works now? Because it's definitely showing for me.
Okay, let me try.
I put Drake Warden in for you as well.
1 second. I'm just going to see what's happening. Next, go up to level 9. Oh, level 9. It's still showing as Hunter. SRD is the only thing I can choose.
That is so
and it
weird
didn't. It didn't even give me the option to use Tasha's. It just gave me. I had to leave things blank.
That is weird. Okay, so, okay, close your character sheet again and try reopening it now.
Okay, character sheet. Go core. Launch character level thingy. Levels.
There we go.
Nope, still Hunter.
All right. Well, I am gonna have to do it for you, I guess then, and that's fine. I can burn through it real quick. Give me just a couple moments then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not a light undertaking. Okay, so the only other thing I can think of is to have you try signing out one more time and like completely close the browser window and try from scratch. That's the only other thing I can think of.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
Sounds good. I will put you in when you're back. I got Adradox in. We're gonna get Friar Jorn on the board next. Friar Jorn, what is your hit point? Oh, I have that over here already. I don't need to ask you again.
Excuse me.
61. 61. And your AC is that. What's your passive wisdom, Jorn?
13.
13. Okay. All right.
No, I haven't spent any points on abilities yet or feats. I'm still going through that.
So you may change some of that, or you will change some of that probably. And that's okay.
Because to be honest, Monk's just about the most unfamiliar class I have.
Well, you know. Okay.
I usually don't allow them to be played in my games unless we're playing like an Oriental game, basically.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna try something completely different here, Carney. I'm gonna say Carney 2.0, and should be in. Where are you? There you are. I'm going to get you to try with a completely different sheet that should now be showing for you here. Try it on that. See if it does the trick. Maybe it was just the sheet got wigged out or something. then I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to get rid of that second sheet. I'm going to go look at your Roll20, and I'm going to plug things in a couple of moments here then for you. Beauty. Yeah, okay, cool. And your AC for Kitty is 18. What's your passive wisdom, Kitty?
I think that changed too, so I'll have to check. 12.
12. Okay, cool. All right. And then last but not least, all right, I'm going to open up that. Guys, those who are watching on Twitch, thanks for hanging out as we're all just basically furiously working through things. Because we're creating new games. That's just what we do now. Let's move you over here so I can see you. Robert's character. Well, I don't want to join with a character. Okay, so I've got this currently. This is the looking at your D&D Beyond. I think you're still working through it anyway, aren't you? All right. Well, then I'm gonna have to quiz you. So I'm gonna quiz you as we're going along. So we are doing Drake Warden. And I will fix your HP later. I don't care about that so much. Okay, so what was your first fighting style? Archery. And your language proficiencies. Okay. Okay, so I'll have to, I don't know where Sylvan's going to show up, but I'll find it. Favored enemy. Did we do that? Hang on. Okay, cool. Yeah, sort of. It's not letting me do the changes to it. Let's see if it'll let me do the changes here. You can do those manually. I don't care about that stuff. You can what were the spells that you chose in the end? Okay, then I will let you do that manually as well. Okay, so all your Drake Warden stuff should theoretically be in there, but you might need to remove some things and do some other manual adjustments there. Okay, there you go. You're updated there. No problemo. And there we go. Now I can put my stuff in there. Nice. Okay, so confirm your passive wisdom's 13, right? Right, Vayet? Oh, you guys, Twitch can't hear you. Sorry, my bad. Okay, yeah, go ahead now.
Passive wisdom is no, my passive perception is 17. My insight is 13.
Passive wisdom is 17? Passive, not wisdom score.
I don't know what you mean by passive wisdom, because there's perception, there's insight.
Yeah, passive perception.
Passive perception 17.
How is it 17?
I'm a ranger, because I took perception as one of my...
Oh, skills, and then we haven't actually put that on there. Yeah, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You're going to see the world, so that's good to know. Okay.
So my stealth is a plus 13. So hopefully, because I've got expertise.
Wow. Plus 13 stealth. That's insane. All right. All right, whatever. I've played too many games at level 5, I guess. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
All right. So how are we going? I just about called you Dottie. Your name is now Kitty. Kitty!
Yeah,
How are
just
you
fine.
doing?
I put my spells in. For some reason, I can't put my smites into Roll20.
Oh,
So I have them separate on D&D Beyond. I'm not sure what's going on there.
far enough.
Your smites is just your spell slots.
Yeah.
So
That
if
may
you go to
very
your
well be
spell
it.
slots, if you go to your spell slot slaps.
It's not that big of a deal. It's pretty easy to keep track of.
How about yours? How are things going for you, Chip?
Looks good, yeah. I think. I hope.
All right. And there's that. I'm just uploading my module right now to Roll20 so that I have it handy.
I have so many abilities. I'm like, well, what to do?
There's a lot, and so like that's the other reason why is when we're first starting to play this, I don't want to dive too fast into it because you're gonna be like, I think I can do that. Flip, 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 flip.
Yeah.
Nope, I can't. And yeah, it's not a fun feeling when you have to deal with that. So I think everybody can see everybody's stuff. Are you guys okay with everybody seeing your sheets?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Fayette True Anvil. Got it. Alright. Oh, and I gotta edit one other thing here for your tokens. Trying to get everything set up so that we are ready to go next week. Maybe I'll do an introduction today. I'm gonna try and do an introduction today.
I would personally would love an introduction, then I'd be even more excited for next Thursday.
That was a small drop and I accept it. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, and then we get add your docs token linked in here too. And I will put... Oh, I still haven't actually put in Sora yet. I didn't like that. Why didn't it like that?
Ouch. Rangers are hard. They get no spells.
They get very few. Alright, I don't know why that's not working, but that's okay. I'll figure it out later. Let's add a Drake to our pile of tokens. What's the proficiency bonus at 9? Is it 4?
Proficiency bonus is... Yeah, I don't know. It's a 3, 4. Let me just check.
It's the same for everybody. 4. It's 4. Okay, good.
4, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so... That means you get the Drake Companion proficiency level 4. And this little critter's name... Ooh, it's thinking really hard right now. There we go, that's better. Okay.
So mine is Velt, True Anvil, and Sora. Okay.
Okay, and this is going to be in there so that everybody can see. Okay. Oh, and I got to change the token. Did I upload Sora yet? I did not upload Sora yet. Let's do that right now. Hello, Sora. You're so pixely cute.
That's the most miserable looking dwarf I've ever seen.
I know, right?
He's being burned.
I'm not saying something.
Oh, is that little Sora? Okay, hello, little Sora. Oh.
I'm moving, sorry, because I didn't want that token like that. I want this Sora here.
That dwarf has seen some shit.
If you were not playing a cleric, first thing you do is heal Robert.
All right, so Sora should have an HP here on here now.
Oh, that's right.
Why didn't it take that? Come on, take the HP. It's not going to take the HP. What? Sora's stats.
How did you change so your picture is the token?
I when I went to edit it to say who's got control over the token, there's a place where you can just drag the token the color you want on it there. So they are. Is that really their hit points? What's their actual hit points? That's not really.
Drake?
Yeah, they gotta have way more
Drake
than that.
is 5 plus 5 times my ranger level, which is
You're 9, so 45 plus 5, so you're 50.
50, yeah. But
Okay.
again, I can use a spell to just summon a new one, so I can summon like 8 of them.
Oy vey. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be interesting. Okay, and the passive wisdom is going to be, what is that? 8 plus proficiency bonus plus wisdom, so it's going to be 14.
I can summon 9 of them per long rest.
All right. Well, I got to put names on you guys too. Let's get you let's show your names. Adradoc. Oh, it didn't save. Show your name, Adradoc. There we go. And show your name, Jorn. And show your name, Kitty. I'm making my computer work really hard right now, apparently. Okay, and second last, I guess, is Vayet. And last but not least, Sora. Alright, and this is that there. Oh, I did that to me. There, that's better. That looks better. Okay, there. Tokens are in. Alright. I'm so excited for this. This is silly. Okay, I want to do... What else we got going on here? Let's see here. We might almost be ready to do this scary nonsense here. Let me have a look at one more thing. I have never used Roll20's PDF feature. I actually kind of appreciate it right now.
I've used it. It's really good. It uploads
Pretty
faster
good,
than
yeah.
uploading a picture.
Yeah.
I uploaded a PDF of the one rules into a game.
Oh, I gotta do that still. That's a great idea.
But it just loaded really, really quickly. Far faster
Yeah.
than one of the tokens does.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Okay. Alright. Almost. And... Okay. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of background here. I want to make sure I get it right for you guys, so just bear with me here as I get it right. Okay. 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 Oh, interesting. Okay.
Windy,
Yes.
my hit points are 70 now because I've increased my constitution by 1.
All right. I'll put that in. You are now 70. Okay. Cool. And that should reflect in here already as well, I think. But I'm just going to double check. Okay. Okay. Yep, it did. Good. All right. So I'm going to put you guys a little bit on the spot. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually going to do it this way. We're going to use another roll to kind of give one more backstory for the last thing you guys did together. One more random roll to do it. So here we go. This is, let's see here. This might take me a couple of rolls to get to it, so just bear with me as I do it. Yeah, this is the one I want. Okay, cool. Okay. And this is a D100. Okay. All right, interesting. Okay. All right. I need to. This is kind of appropriate for the people who are playing with me right now. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, it's thinking really hard. And okay, so where we left off, or where you will have left off, I'm going to say it was probably Vayet's fault. So,
Okay.
Vayet,
I'll accept it.
yeah, you guys, the last place you were at in was, there was like this festival where there was a variety of different things happening. You guys were just enjoying some downtime after whatever your last job was. Vayet ended up getting into an argument about a story that Vayet knows. And a different bard at the festival knows it better. No, wait a second, that's not true. Vayet knows it better. No, you got this piece wrong. This is not how it happened. And the argument continued until you ended up basically creating, you guys were standing by Vayet because, of course, he's your party member. But the bard got particularly flustered. They ended up going into one-offs of who can prove more or who can do better at various storytellings or songs and get the audience around them racked up a bit more, to the point where you are pretty certain that this other bard, whose name shall be rolled right now. Let's see here. Let's go for name is just this random opportunity for me to come up with more people for you. Oust, wood elf, who knew all of the stories that Vayet knew, but knew them better. No, wait a second. You guys were pretty convinced that Vayet actually knew it better. So you have this bard that actually ended up collecting a variety of other adventurers to try to, convince you with fisticuffs that he was more right. And you guys had a pretty good battle. But a couple of people were dispatched. Oust survived. But you guys were like, I shouldn't be in this town anymore. So you went off to a completely different location. So you end up at another in a completely different town. And let's see here. Where are we here? We are in a town called, I lost it already. I lost the town. I think it's called Oh, I don't have the town handy here. I'll retcon it later. But you guys come to a new town after having this as your most recent interaction. You make your way to a new tavern with no history in this tavern at all once before, and mostly because after your encounter with Oust, somebody did see how strong you were and sent you a message saying that they were hoping to hire you, and if you were interested in a job, please come to the Muddy Mallard Tavern. And so you arrive at this Muddy Mallard Tavern. It is a simple tavern. There's nothing of opulence in this location. The depiction of the sign on it, it does in fact have a brown duck on the sign. Nothing more spectacular than a brown duck on the sign. And you walk in, there is a bar there. There's a few tables. It's not large, but there is also an upper level where you could potentially get some sleeping quarters if you wanted to. We'll say that you have them. But upon entering, you are greeted and given food and drink by somebody who obviously is looking to hire you. It's a strange foreign person, not from this area, probably a wizard. Gives you that sense of not having a lot of meat to them, but certainly having an awful lot of brain to them, particularly because of the books they carry on their side. And enjoyed a bit of a drink and kind of purchase for you food and drink. What kind of food and drink would you guys get at a bar? We'll start with Kitty. What kind of food and drink would you get?
I think Kitty would get just your standard ale with just a lot of meat.
All right.
Lot of it.
No food. Yeah, liquid food. Gotcha. Okay, good to know. All right, Chip, what would you go for?
I would probably get like the biggest steak they have with some potatoes and vegetables. But I would barely touch the vegetables. They're just there for people to think I'm actually healthy.
Fair enough.
Yep.
And let's go with Jordan.
It's going to be like bread and cheese for me.
Bread and cheese.
And a lot of wine. A hell of a lot of wine.
Getting over this weird interaction you had with the bard in the previous town, Vayet, what are you going to likely be eating?
Well, I'm so infamous that we are very well known around this world. Everyone calls us the infamous group, because we're in and we're famous. So I'll have some soup. Because
all right.
Soup. That's not a
delicious.
warrior's food.
Everyone eats soup in a sandwich, huh? What's going on with you people?
There you go. So with your soup, with your steak, with your bread and cheese, and with your liquid nourishment, we have our party settled in, and you have this wizard kind of sitting down just as waiting for this food to arrive, and it does. It arrives relatively quickly for you, and he kind of leans in towards you guys so you guys can all see him and you're all sitting at the bar together, so this long lineup. So I am so pleased that you concurred to allow the job offer I have. My name is Kelvin, but you know that already. And then he gestures to this other person who kind of walks up to sit beside him on another stool. So, good long bar. He says, this is Hildarune. She's a priestess of Silun and an expert of Netheril. And the woman who's sitting beside him has a dress that makes it kind of obvious that she's very much of the northern regions, a little bit of fur linings and thicker leathers kind of thing. And she just kind of looks towards you and just kind of nods silent. And over the course of the next few minutes, Kelvin tells you that he has come across, or that he knows that there is a new set of crags that just seem to have appeared northeast of Neverwinter. And what's weird about this is the mountain wasn't there a week ago. There was no earthquake to announce its arrival. It just was there one day. And so he's now here to study the mountain and why it's suddenly here. But when he got there, it was blocked by some strange esoteric magic there. So, but he wants to study it, and he particularly mentions that he finds the idea of plane shifting or teleporting or whatever this mountain did to get here, and doing that with a whole mountain. He finds that idea just absolutely fascinating. I don't understand how you can do such with such mass. And so the warded entrance has totally piqued his curiosity as well. And even more, it's old, but he also says that it's... I swear I've seen something like this before, but I cannot locate it in my mind.
I think I've seen it before. As you said, this place is from Esoteric. I've been there, you know.
And he's just gonna look towards the other three of you guys like, he understands that Esoteric is not a place. It's a feeling, right?
I cannot speak for his intelligence, my friend.
Hey, the Esoteric is a very... up the north, near Schultz and something.
Anyway, he continues on. He just kind of shakes his head and just carries on.
Existential.
Existential is a very good way of saying it, I suppose. It's not quite existential because it gives you the inclination that there was some sort of humanoid that created this. That's where esoteric comes from. Existential, that's much more divine, and I'm not interested in that.
So you believe this is some sort of magic, or...
I definitely do. And that's what piques my curiosity, as it were.
It's out of our league, mate.
Curiosity.
And
if someone can bring a mountain here from another plane.
Well, that's the thing. I've seen you. I've seen you at work. You did a nice job on that group back in Green Est. It was not a problem. Green Est is not the town I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose a different one, but that's what I'm going to say for now. You did nice work on that particular group. Was not a problem, and I feel my arcane abilities being what they are, I require perhaps a little bit more muscle and perhaps some dragonkin. Who knows?
Or you should train more, like me, every day. There's no time for slacking. You train the mind. I see.
So he continues.
Like to train the mind, huh?
I see that very well right now. Thank you. Esoteric is a good start.
Yes, I like to travesty every day.
Okay, and Calvin, he says he's gone to them. He's looked at some wards. He can't get them. He thinks he might be able to breach them with his arcane. Kind of goes into how he has worked his mind to the point where he thinks he probably could breach them, but he doesn't want to hire you guys to actually explore the mountain anyway. He needs something else to complete the task. He needs, in order to do his ritual to bypass the wards, he feels he needs something called a caged knight. There's like a fragment of elemental darkness that's held within an object. So he elaborates on that to Hilderoon, who seems to be somebody who's also kind of conversing with for history and for knowledge and such. And she said kind of gives you that she the impression that she's some sort of an expert.
I want to lean in closer. We do have a knight here, and maybe we can cage her kitty.
And he turns.
I'm gonna pat my big orcish hand on the top of his head and just go, there.
Hey, stop getting esoteric with me, eh?
And he turns over to you, Jordan, and says, in any case, if you can locate such an object, there's 500 gold in it for you. And I have a feeling that I have these boots that potentially could be useful for anybody who has to run into battle or run away from it at a speed.
How about 600 gold?
Roll a
He's
persuasion
being
check.
very ironic, huh? I like your ironic nature.
16.
I rolled a 2. Kind of sits a little bit back on the stool, kind of leans over towards Hildebrand, just does little whispers. 600.
I'm in. I will help.
Seeing the rest of you nod, or whatever it is that Vayed is doing, that's where we're going to leave ourselves off for now.
I think
And
John
we'll
starts
pick up
nodding
there.
off.
Fair enough. And that's where we're going to pick up next week. We'll dive into the adventure. Truthfully, my time 6 o'clock in the morning. Your guys' time all over the map, so it's noon GM time, Greenwich Mean Time. So
because they've done something. I told you when I was growing up, we just had GMT. It was just, whatever time. Now they've decided it's GMT +1, as if there's a time zone through England.
Really?
And
I don't
everybody
know.
east of that is an hour behind everybody west of it. Seriously though, it's like
Try being from Newfoundland here in Canada, where you're a half hour off from everybody else. Don't get it. Don't ask. Don't understand. Okay. So
I heard today that Arizona is a different time in America and doesn't use daylight savings, and it's the only state that doesn't. So you have to change your watch, don't you, when you're going to Arizona?
yeah, I don't know.
Like the next state.
Time is a weird soup. Anyway, we're going to sign off at that, guys, from Twitch. The people who are on there at Twitch, thanks for joining us as we session zeroed our way through things. We'll be back here again next week. Tomorrow, we'll actually be back here as well with our our Olivos game. And we will also have, on the Discord, we have our Dragon of Icespire Peak game that happens. It's a Discord-only game. That we also have Tuesday. We'll have Witchlight and Wesmia, where, they managed to escape some hags. So that's a good sign.
Oh,
And you leveled
Level
up. That's true
5.
too. And then on Wednesday nights are the Legends of Zelda Echoes by DM Verod. So lots of things happening on the channel. Like, subscribe, share, follow, heart, all of the things. Thank you guys very much, and we will see you all next week with the shenaniganery.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
bye.
All right, so quick shout out to Garen's Gaming, who just jumped in there as well to follow us. Thank you very much for joining us, Garen's. There it is, right there. It's like, there it is, Garen's Gaming, right there. And we're gonna go to we got 2 people on, right? That's fine. I don't mind that. We're gonna go and we're gonna take them over to Phoenix. So we're gonna go for a little bitty raid. When we get there, feel free to share whatever emotes you've got. If you don't have any, follow. If you subscribe, and you can get those emotes, and then you can also get this without advertisements too, which will be nice. So raiding. Have a great one, guys.